What's your profanity, son? But on the other hand,
I was in one of the teams when it started. So panicked.
Genius.
Had to get out, yeah.
But in the end, they were starting up. We're on our first map just right now live. And in this case, it's Liberation. From my point of view, we had the first match 13-0 for Lex Team Pure. Let's see if we can see a repetition of exactly that.
Yeah, it is the grand final though, so we don't expect, any grand final to be that one-sided. We do expect and hope for a relatively even game, even though Pure are the guys' favourite.
Massively.
Yes, this tournament so far for them have been a walk in the park.
That walk in the park might just get easier, though the opponent so far has delivered us a quiet, good match beforehand, as we just had to see how it will go in the semis on Coastal. Now it's going to be Liberation, the map we've seen in the first round, where, as just mentioned, Lex and his guys were so dominant, and Lex right now finds them all into Nicholas, brings it down to a 4 versus 2. This must go down in round number 1 for the favor of the site of Pure, because everything is pointing towards it without a doubt and without even hesitation.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, sort of messed up the other director there. Back on track. So now when I can see things properly, yeah. One guy left for the Allies. Poor guy. Didn't do much. Happens to be God Shred. Who gets one frag and their legs gets easier frags up. Pretty easy. First round for sure.
And as we're in that situation, it looks all just fine for now. The cards are looking good on each side in the beginning of that. And this just means Zoid, Frisco, Foe, Gottfried, and Nicholas should be able to still survive and get into this. Though it is not looking 100% brilliant. I'm not that convinced, to be very honest. Right now, Lex in the middle tries himself to find any shot. Not making it work. Goes up in the window. Can't see anything yet. There he
there
goes.
somebody whiffs that shot.
It looked like point blank on.
Yeah, I'd say so as well. Now I got tagged by a nade for the first HP, falls back slightly, takes a more defensive angle, but he falls forward again. What kills? Oh. Now he's down.
Fast. Oh, how fast he is. Those are the Overwatch speed frags you've just been seeing. And you've been visited by Grego, who just jumps around the corner, takes out the shotgun, and easily kills you in the end. As fast-placed as his style is, no chance for no fast guns to really react to it. The name says it, no fast guns, doesn't apply that the reaction time is there. And this is right now what Lex and his squad is showing with an enormous strength. So that 3 versus 1 doesn't look struggling right now, but Gottfried could deal still some damage.
Always the possibility. Rego is hiding behind the box there, just camping, and there we go. Of course.
He does it always so lovely.
Oh, Grego. Oh, Grego. Ending that. Ending himself, pretty much, as the player had a picture of himself. I don't know. I mean, these guys must know each other pretty good. They find it pretty funny.
Yeah, but in the end, there we have the 2-0 streak. More like the 2-0 start, to say it like this. And in the end, it might just go further in exact this manner and way. As now Grego lines up a grenade, puts that up on to be long. Nate not hitting anything yet. Nice idea from his side. And the smoke blocks his vision. By PHO might get the entry. Not happening. Gottfried. He's taken down to 16. It could be Lex finding the entry of the PHO as there Gottfried tries to do some damage. Doesn't work. Grego gets him. Low HP he is. Has to retreat. Mid-tank he stands. But that seems to be working out. With 1 minute left on the clock, no fast guns need to take any of those sites quite quickly.
Grego's so low. Oh, yep, there gets killed. A lot of action going on. Stanley there, who did terribly with a sniper the previous game, is now switched. Less like handle a sniper, switched to an SMG, which he seems to be handling a lot better. It is, however, gone shreds left. Alone again this time. And I mean, last time it was a 1v3, now it's a 1v4, so his odds aren't really better this time either.
And there we go. Danny picks him up.
Bye-bye.
Only Grego dying, and that just means the cards are gonna be stacked right now on the site of Pure, as we're seeing Pathfinder ×4, Heavy ×2, Sniper, as well as Operations quite often there on the board, while it's getting a little rarer for no fast guns, as they're certainly missing out a few cards here and there in the next upcoming ones.
Yeehaw.
And take a look at Stani. He's taking a lot of ground right here. Goes in aggressively.
Yeah, covered by the smoke.
And he's going for connector.
Oh,
Finds the first,
surprise,
goes
surprise!
For a double. Oh.
Nice play there. The moment of surprise. Grounding him too. Fractor goes down. Lex though with his sniper. So good. So good.
Yeah, it looks like this is pretty much right now a strong start for the site of Pure, as Nicholas is the last one to survive for the no fast guns at that point, as the attackers really struggle to find a way into this game. Smokes and nades are coming in. Tries to find the player up in the window, doesn't get him in there in the end. Picks up 2 cards still, which is making at least the next round a little easier for his team. He still is stuck in that corner, and there is a player flanking right now. Yeah, as Sparks gets him in the end, the 4-0 is secured, and it's just Lex and his team 9 more rounds away from the victory on right now exactly this map, Liberation.
So cards looking okay for everybody. No sniper though for the allies. With Lex, well, I say so. I see Lex holding a sniper. That didn't really make sense, did it?
Yeah, he's on the axis, so he's doing a really good sniper job so far for his team at a time, as he takes long-range duels at the right point in time, doesn't go aggressive too much, stands his time usually most close towards the mid-tank, and from then on, his duels are successful. And I think so far he didn't really lose many regarding sniper terms, at least. Spurg takes a very aggressive angle. That looked kind of weird for a second as he was moving over, but there the grenade might just hit Zoids. Doesn't do. But what a nice frag he there gets onto Frisco. Stands up, and I think we can learn a lot. I mean, I personally have learned a lot. For example, how to play Liberation properly on that ace site by now, with just watching Spurks, who's doing a good job so far, finding players left, right, and center. Can't avoid the grenades, but 40 seconds it is left right now.
Yep. So. Right before, of course, Lex just trying to go for the shots for the smoke. Not quite landing anything. 30 seconds they do have. They don't have to move because they're the axis, of course. It is Doid and his friends that have to get closer.
Well, that's so well done.
Set up on the sides. They're waiting. There's nothing they can do. They are just chilling as Burks, just mowing them down, keeping the site clean. Foe now. Being the last guy alive on 16 HP. He's an easy prey. Burks close again. Up. Yep,
there he gets.
Dead. There we go.
Nice try. Extremely nice try, but in the end, not working it out. As we have seen so far, the dominance from Lex and his team on this map, Liberation, is just too goddamn good. It is not even an abysmal performance we're seeing so far, as the plays on the side from no fast guns are just more likely impossible. They can just not counter them. There's no way that you can counter the defending side with Lex at that point in time, as they don't even have room to waffle, as there has no strength so far being seen by Zoid and his guys, who need to find a weakness in the setup, but so far are not able to do so.
Okay, they got that Gregor. That's a start. Oh,
there we go.
Fox Rock select. Oh my god. Like, oh, yeah, I'm as fast as I'm like, okay, that's the start.
How
Everything
nasty.
just ends. Jesus. 6-0. Come on, is this a final? Is this real life?
It is definitely real life. It feels like it, at least. But in the end, as the reality starts to come closer to no fast guns. The 6-0 might just expand. We had a 13-0 in the beginning for Lex and his guys, where they fought against Celine. They didn't really make it possible in the end, and now take a look where we are right now. We have a little bit of a deja vu when we are taking a look at our first round of 64. And this is just some really, really good stuff we're seeing. You can learn a lot by those plays. Fox Rocks, his aggressive plays are just so astonishingly good. He doesn't look shaky one tiny bit. PHO falls, and suddenly, not even 30 seconds have passed, or a bit over 30 seconds have passed, and it's only one more alive. As the dominance from Gego and all his mates is just incredible. 7-0. I think the question is, this real life is really good.
Thank you. Thank you.
No problem. Always giving props where deserved.
Never.
That's a lie. That's a goddamn lie.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm a very, very good complimenting dude.
Okay. Sure. So, I mean, we were hoping for a very intense, even game, and this game being very one-sided in combination with me getting very, very tired. It's not super interesting. You just have to, you know, sit and admire Lex and his boys for doing a tremendously good job.
This is really the thing, and take a look at the position of Fox Rocks right now. He got himself in that tiny hut. Back on the side, the grenade follows standing back onto his spot. Can't connect any further. Frax Lex with a nice shot onto Godshred. The single man alive. Fox Rocks peeks out, finds PHO. 8-0. This is a slaughterhouse. And I think the butcher is called Lex and the boys. As the pure slaughterhouse is delivering you the best meat in town, at least on Liberation. With that strong of a lead and that dominance, I'm not quite sure what Zoid and the rest of the team can come up with in the next few rounds.
That's Lex. Yeehaw, finding the first frag. Easy peasy. Advantage. There we have Grego, the man, finding one shred with a refrag. Still though, the one-man advantage is being maintained. Only the axis. Distraction. Some nades are being thrown by Reds. Oh, Shreds, that was a nade kill actually, but it doesn't matter. Because just as he gets that one nade kill, 3 of his teammates died as instantly, including himself. And surprise, surprise, boys, this is another round for sure.
Lex, his team right now, at least at an A in the first tournament we're seeing right now, so we have to put it in context, is ridiculously good. From start to finish dominating. Logically, the Counter-Strike and Overwatch skills are coming in hand. I mean, we have seen how good Grego is when it comes down to fast plays around the corner, jumps, killing players left, right, and center. And then also the dominance with the sniper from Lex, as he has experience, for example, at the site of Mythic Gaming in Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Battalion and comparatively young esports originating mostly players from the COD scene, COD 2 and 4. It seems like the CS guys are, in this case, extremely up on the top. And this is the first bomb plant, if I'm not totally wrong.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Yes,
deserved.
that's all we can say. For sure, for sure. Oh, but then we have the retake, of course. Oh, Nikolai's there behind the corner. There it goes down. And there is still time for the defuse, so... Yeah, they got closer. They have for a few rounds, but same outcome in the end, 10-0. You know, a 13-0 game would be a bit awkward, being, you know, in the finals. But we'll see.
Exactly. I mean, especially we don't really need to mention the cards right now on the side of no fast guns. It's far away from astonishing, as they're just basically just getting themselves the basics down in their hands. As Lex finds the entry on PHO in the first few seconds, he goes mostly towards middle with the assistance of his MP40 player. There's Spikes fits Frisco, and the push onto the site is inevitable, but in the end of the day, Godshred Hopes to find that. Zoid with a double as a grenade. As he goes for the triple. Gets held up. And now Foxrox and Grego, they need to find the last one. Who already got himself 3 frags in this round. It seems that no fast guns get stronger round by round. But in the end, so far, they couldn't get anything on the board yet.
Up. Bye-bye. Grego takes care of you. Jesus, 11-0. 12-0 half. Would be the first 12-0 half that we have witnessed in our lives. See if it happens.
Indeed.
No sniper for God Shreds this time. They are out of sniper cards, which they should be. After losing 11 rounds.
Lex early aggression is insane.
Oh man.
No doubt that he could.
Definitely a good decision. Trade or having Lex on the sniper and Stanny just using an SMG or whatever he wants. Because when Stanny played, when Stanny played the sniper on the previous game, we saw them. It was not good. He had like half the kills of everybody in his team. Now he's doing a lot better and giving Lex more space. Dominate.
Yeah, massively. And now Zoid, as he plays on his own, caught up in a scenario where he has to just find a way on any of those sites. There we go again.
Oh man, that's what we need.
We had that the game before. If you just joined us, this was happening the entire time. Now Lex gets caught off guard. As the CS,
Wake up.
as well as COD Pro, shows us what he can do. 12-0 it is.
By the way, I'm gonna continue to roast you. Like COD, who says COD?
The Germans say COD.
Guys in the chat, we're gonna read the chat now. Do you say COD or do you say COD? Like, for me, it doesn't make sense to say COD.
I can explain. Do you really want to hear the story why?
No, I don't want to say. I just want the chat's opinion.
It makes a lot of sense why they're calling it in Germany COD and not COD. But it's a different story. It has to do with poop.
Okay, of course it does.
No, it's not a joke. This is not even a joke.
No, that's what of course it does. Not even surprised.
In the end.
Germans and their poop.
You're going a little too far here. You should just hold your horses for the moment. Anyway, 12-0 it is. And it could just be a flawless victory right now. As there comes the first one from Stanny. They're cleaning up the site bit by bit. The first injury and more likely the first player falling, going now to the second. Aggression comes in from Stanny. As Foxrox has the right idea. Page there with the double axe. As well as the one mate who got a good bunch of frags there secured. Now it's getting a little bit tricky to get that secure. The bomb needs to be planted. A single minute is left to do so, so a lot of time to work with. Grego's rotation are quite perfect. He goes out far. Tries to hit off the opponent. No fast guns. Much as possible.
Goodness gracious.
He has a really good idea of this game right now. He's fast. He's strong. He's really talented so far, as he used to be an Overwatch player as well as CS. But in the end of the day, it takes the far way around. The problem about this, bomb has to be planted. There's not much more time left. And there it goes. Well, a single man can just save the day right now. Nicholas moves onto his side while the shotgun from Foxrox might get him. He's just down to 14. And there we go. Him taken down. 13-0, a flawless victory.
Yes, first 13-0 we witnessed, and we certainly didn't expect the first 13-0 to be happening in a grand final, but it is what it is. So just congratulations to them for winning the first map. However, this is a best of 3, so one map left at least. I don't know, we're heading into a short break, or...
Yeah, we're going a short break. The next map is
Okay.
going to come up in a bit.
Nope.
And we're seeing Utch there in our final in the best of 3 series. Finally, it's map number 2. And that map number 2 might be just an easy ending in case. But Lex and his boys are going to take it home in just a bit. As map is going to be derailed. We have seen it earlier on in our round of 16, if I'm not totally wrong. And now we're going for it, as Pure might just take this home in a quite fast and quick fashion. As that 13-0 was not enough. I'm not sure if that will be a repetition, because they looked so goddamn good on Liberation earlier on. It could just go in a similar way again. As Foxrocks dies, Lex and his team having a man less.
We'll see what happens. And, well, okay, starting off good on the defending side now. Actually, they have got themselves a pretty good advantage. It's Stanny and Spooks. 2v4 right now. Well, if the Axis used their advantage right now, they could make a 13-0 impossible. Well, at least them being 13-0. That would be nice. 1 minute left now, and Stanny's crawling closer and closer. Towards the balcony. Oh, he spots two guys now, actually. No, this is the one who was his teammate. Never mind. Awkward. Turn on X-ray. Over to you.
Bomb still going to be planted. Spurks fakes it, waits for that op. It's actually the op. I'm sorry, my brain. It's actually logically the Car 98, where though Frisco comes in flanking. He finds one. Stanny to be the only one to take it right now in route number 1 for his team. It will be a tough one as he's placed the car. One shots are secure. The question is, how hard will he do it with those one shots? There he gets taken down. Yes, he does. And Frisco, he finds him. There's the 1-0.
Oh yeah. So the cards of course looking good for everybody. As we're pretty early into this. Foxrocks getting a little shotgun. Be interesting to see. Kobe's no, okay. Okay, no tags either. Pretty chill. Oh, Shred's gonna start off good with sniper kill. No refrags. Lex though getting taken early on by Flo, just jumping around with a shotgun. Grego looking for redemption. Is gonna find one. Stanny comes around the corner finding Zoid. So they have made it a 3v3. Now that's the advantage. Spurks. Red. So the bomb will not go down. Not on Grego's watch. Dead.
And as there comes the shots through the smoke, nothing happening so far. That bomb is down. Now only Nicholas can get the second consecutive round for his team on the board. That will be one hell of a task though, as all the players are back on 100 points of health. There he rotates back, he gets shot for the wall. Grego secures it. Nicholas falls, another one. The heavy is also on the site for Grego. And there we go. They have all the cards they're looking for. 1-1. The tie already secured.
Boy, messed up the sides again. He's so tired. Vincent, hit me. Slap me.
I'm
Bank me.
Bank.
Yes.
That would be an intergalactic spank from Germany to Sweden. That would be one. I think that would cause earthquakes and maybe a tsunami in the Northern Sea. So I'm not into that. I don't want to be responsible
Virtual
for it.
spank.
A virtual how should a virtual spank work in your
Make
opinion?
a spanking sound, okay?
No, I'm definitely not going to do that. I'm definitely not falling for your anime hentai tricks right here.
There we go. Okay. Well,
In other
Grego
news,
planting the bomb. Yeah, in other news, Grego planting the bomb again. Okay, got it down. Coming with his shotgun here. Close corner. He is guarding the hood, as we say in Sweden. Oh, frag. Up there, Nicholas, the last man alive. He can't do much. Grego, the man, still with his shotgun, and well, just have to run off.
yeah. Nothing to be done here for Nicholas, as he still has the STG-44 in hand. Doesn't go the right direction right now, as they've started off strong, got themselves the first round. From then on, it got a little bit problematic. Grego's gonna hunt. Grego's highly interested in finding the player. As here, on the rails, through second mid, he can push, but he's not gonna find him there on A-Long.
that a thing in Germany? Do you guard the hood in Germany?
What shall that mean? Like, what do you mean with that?
Yeah, I mean like in you know, like bad neighborhoods. Or yeah, it's
Yeah, like bad neighborhoods.
Yeah,
Yes, we have bad neighborhoods.
people guard their bad neighborhoods.
Yeah.
You do that?
No,
you have
no,
a word for that?
we don't have mercenaries or something like that. We don't have. No. I don't know why you would do that in Sweden.
In Sweden, we have a bunch of no-go zones, which people are guarding.
Okay, that's
yeah, pretty interesting.
interesting. Good to know. Something learned. But in the end, there comes now Danny find the first into Frisco. One player less on the side of no fast guns. It seems like they can easily take it.
Everywhere. Grego switching to the pistol now. He's hunting after him. What? What? No, he's going for the knives. I think Gunter's actually going to find him. That was pretty weird. Everything went so fast. Works now. These guys just going to protect the bomb that is planted. And pretty much impossible retake now for Zoid as he is in a 1v3. Zoid coming in. He's in the middle just shooting frantically, but hiding behind the pillar. He can't really find much. He'll go down. And that is the Allies. Lex and Co picking up another round, so 3-1 on the unfavorable side is definitely a good start, and the start would expect.
Yeah.
What else?
It seems like on the right track. The first one, like you can sometimes slip up in the end, but that 3-1 could just go like that in the fashion we've had before. Maybe not as dominant as a Liberation, but in the end. Derailed seems to be a good way. Massive impact onto Spurks. He's down to 2 points of health. As they're right now taking the control over Cinema. Yeah, there we have a Servalac. Okay, I'm not only the one having that. Do they continue to play? I think they do continue to play. There we go. We're still alive. Grego trying to suppress some fire there onto B-Long. But in the end, so far, only one player down. That's Foe.
Oh yes, Burks. Oh wow. In the air, he's gonna mow down Zoid. Continuing, he loves this angle where he's falling around on the floor. Yeah, goes down. He's gonna find another one. Great. Lex at the same time finds one kill of his own. So 4-1. That they're just continuing. That round was easier than before. Same thing over and over again. So easy.
Yeah, not so easy.
Not so easy now, but I mean they're playing on the unfavorable side, and they're still wrecking them. I mean,
they're really doing a good job.
Yeah, and you get sort of spoiled, you know. You've seen them. This is the fourth map actually you see them play, so we're getting used to these good plays where nobody can really give them
any contra.
Exactly. Then
yeah. Oh, don't Spurks, he whiffs the shots.
Okay, so finally,
you're jinxing it.
Yeah, did. Oh yeah.
Grego gotta find 4 now.
Grego, man, Grego. We believe in Grego.
I don't believe in Grego in the 4v1 because, to be very honest.
Okay, picking the sniper, then I don't believe either.
He has both. He has the STG, I think, on the other hand. Not quite sure if it is what kind of gun he has in a second, but it is something fully automatic. Check every single angle to the right. There's Frisco. He does hit that shot. The bar in the hand. A few more angles to check. There, he doesn't get it. Can jump as much as he wants to, but nope, not making it work. And in the end, there we go, 4-2.
Alrighty then. So with that one round, Red is actually able to get a sniper this time. So great. Where it takes down Lex, of course, and his usual sniper. Good. So let's follow. See if Shred is able to do something now early on. Go for an aggressive peek, of course, but it's Lex who is aggressive, and he's going to win the battle against God Shred. So that's the only advantage. And Lex is just continuing on as Spurks, fast as always. So he's everywhere, Spurks, and Lex just taking three of the allies. No, 3 of the axes down early on.
Yeah, the Happen player.
Oh,
Zoid is the only one to pick up some dust right there as he hides himself in the corner. Zoid finds one. And as he stands there in heaven, he might just do the different and pick up another one. It's hard to imagine though. As now Stanny as well as Zoid are playing towards it. The bomb is going to be planted. He finds the player. Down to just 30 points of health he is. And Foxrock still didn't do so. He sneaks up silently. He wants to find him in the end. He wants to end this once and for all. But Zoid should get the kind of clue to it. Rotates entirely out of the cinema. They're playing around each other. They're pretty much doing a big dance right here. The fake still doesn't work. Zoid comes towards Fox. And he doesn't find the player. He picks up the third, and that was just given away. As he both were quite unsure where to look at, and in the end, turned out favorable for Foe and his lads.
Round 8 incoming. Pretty even scoreline, so I mean, I like it. I like it. X can afford that sniper, even though they have lost 2 in a row. But sure as well. Oh, Stanny's gonna come early. Zoid. That is a very, very quick Wisefrag into Stanny. If he dares to pick that balcony, could go off good. But Spurks, he is on that. And as always, Spurks always goes here into the theater. Does a very, very good job, but 5 Zoid this time. 2v3, wop, wop, wop. Oh, box. Yeah, 2v1 now. And Lex hasn't even had to kill anybody. He's just chilling out. They are going to stick the bomb plant, but one of the enemies, Frisco, he is getting closer. He could catch one of them with guard. Oh, he does catch him with guard. Lex close range. He's going to go for that.
He whips the shot.
He faces it. Oh,
there
the
we go.
no-scope. The no-scope, baby.
That was extremely relevant. It took way too long. It nearly took way too long to make it even possible. Then they got the 5th now secured and are on the right track to take it home after they lost right now 2 in a row. They should still be able to make it work. As they come, both find an entry right now. Zoid, got with Spurks, getting the aggressors, while their Drago needs to find another. The cinema still controlled by Nicola. Another one coming in. Lex is on his own. He gets Nicola. But it doesn't make it any bit easier right now. The ex-COD and CS Pro now needs to fight against Frisco as well as Scott Shred.
Like, do we know that he's given up?
I think it is.
Others
Okay,
games?
I could be lying right now. I could be lying right now, to be very honest. I think. Let me check. No, he doesn't play for. He doesn't play for Mythic anymore.
I mean, it would seem strange to give up like big games to pursue a potential pro career in Battalion, because you know if you will be able to have a pro career in Battalion. Either way, that's a great shot. Great shot, my friend.
And so the 5-4 is there on the board. Lex and this guy still in lead by just a single round. Remember, 13-0 was the one we had beforehand. Right here on the rail, it doesn't look as good as a Liberation, but we never know. It could just go a little bit better. It could just go in the right track still for them. They just need to focus on what they're doing so well, what they have done so well. And so it now hits Lex. This is not how they've done it so well.
Oh, Shred just only Zoid gets down Stanny, so fine scoreline looks close. Grego is alive, of course, so we're trying to grab that.
There's no
Oh,
Spurgs.
Spurgs is running. Yeah, he's so tied
Lucky.
up. He's surrounded. It looks expect Nicholas to come, but Nicholas is too fast. Oh, Grego alone. What can he do?
I think this is one of the slowest matches we had so far.
Yeah, it's very slow.
There's now Nicholas.
Doesn't much mix up well with
No,
the
it's very
time in
surprising.
EU here.
Well, Gottsched, he hits a Grego on while he defuses that, while he plants that bomb, goes for the defuse, makes it all work, turns it around.
Who the fuck is this?
Okay, do you hear that as well?
Yeah, I hear a who the fuck is
Okay.
this?
Who
A
the fuck's who?
classic. Yeah, I don't know who the fuck he is.
Me?
Who
You?
who is? But in the end, it doesn't even matter. We're going for round number 11, where the cards on the side of Lex are still looking quite alright. They can afford what they're looking for. 2 Thompsons they have, the Springfield, the Bar, and the Carbine. We have a very car-heavy setup on the Axis force. Now Gottsched wants to go for the entry. The smoke in mid is laid down. Lex and his team, they take a very, very different approach right now. As on the rail, they rather focus onto a long section at that point in time. And if they have not really done that so far, it would be a really good idea to do so. As Lax is now on his own, doesn't look good right now in round number 11, as it could be the lead the side of no fast guns might take. Lax is on his own, gotta find 4. Seems to be nearly impossible right now to retrieve this round for his team. Player comes jumping to the left, gets a good one onto PHO, but from behind, he gets taken down.
Okay, so moving on with this not so fast-paced game. I have a sniper on Lex. As always, we have a sniper on Shred, so we're gonna see. We'll see if we'll have any early encounters. That was interesting. Yeah, we have got Shred trying to hit through the smoke there. He's not far away. Not hitting anything though. Oh, heard Lex, and when he heard Lex, he knows that time to get out, not peek again. A lot more passive angle. Ooh, focus Lex. Foxtrot gets Nicola with a grenade. We're gonna pushing a bit closer.
Now as we're having it, Grego, those Foxtrot and Spurgs could now pick up their 6th. And it takes a little bit long. Now get back onto that site near the cinema. PHO is up in heaven, and Grego seems to have the right kind of idea of it. As now he baits him out. Grego has not the right timing. He would have needed to hit the shot. He can't bait the player out. He takes him down as well. And Grego can't react in time. Now he rips his head off. 2 versus 2.
Ooh, Grego is pushing. Sniper. Ooh, smoke. For safety reasons, of course. Take the first. You know. No, Frisco trying. Yeah, you know that box is so easy to wallbang. So Frisco spraying for dear life, not finding anything though with that. He doesn't dare to push through the smoke. They're waiting for it to fade. Now he's starting to move. Still a lot of time, or it could defuse. Spurks is he laying down? It doesn't sound like what I think he's laying down. And Frisco sort of suspects it, so when he pops his head up, it will be a frag. Yes, Spurks there. His head pops up, but Grego comes from the other side, finishes him off with 1 shot with that little beautiful shotgun. And that's half time with the end score of, I can't say because it's very blurry, 6-6.
And the thing is, that is, I think, the most balanced halftime we have ever had so far throughout the time we were casting this first tournament. Which is now looking... I don't know how to feel about it. Because on the one hand, I could imagine that the Axis forces are somehow taking a really good turn with this, as Lex is a good leader regarding it. But in the end, they need to really get control of it, because otherwise we'll go on map number 3.
Oh. Yeah.
There you go.
You can tell me if I breathe heavily.
Now Greg on his own goes to the mid-tank. Zoid secures the cinema area right now with his teammate, but Foxrocks comes in, same for Spurks, and they bring it only down to PHO.
Oh. Poor little foe. Buck's just lying down there waiting for the peak. There's 40 seconds left, so I guess they could go for the plant, but I don't know, why would they go for the plant? They can't go for the plant, it's foe who has to come to them. They know it, so they're just chilling out. Buck's very defensive, you know, laying on the other side of the wall, just like last time. It's gonna work out as good as last time. They're very good remaining hidden. And it's not like, you know, in PUBG or another game where you have when you're on the floor, it takes ages to stand up. In this game, you're down, you stand up, so it's a fast pace. So then you can, well, those hiding techniques works out very well.
Yeah, a very good point. And now, as we're seeing, 76. Lex and his guys could just run away with this 2-0 in case they stick to the full focus on defending the bomb sites A and B properly, as A-Long is their spot, got shred, as well as Nicholas down to 16 and 35 as they're now regaining health points. It gets a little bit problematic. Foxrocks.
Whoops. Oh, Lex close there. Enough. Fox now with a shotgun. Coming closer and closer to the action, not making any noise now as well.
PHO and Godshred are not really the best kind of players in that situation. On the scoreboard, both are not on the top. Zoid with 17-11 has done major impact for his team so far. Frag-wise, outstanding performance. But Lex, Foxrocks, and Gregor should have taken the control of this before the bomb is even going to be planted from Godshred. He now moves into the church. PHO does the same procedure. 13 more seconds are there. That should have been heard. Foxrocks, as he has the grenade, could just throw it into the church halls once he likes to. And now 45 seconds are on the clock. That retake has to be done all together and coordinated if they want to get another one on the board and take down the no fast gun site. As Grego takes a look deep down into the church, Lex coming over the site might meet the player. As he stands in the corner, he sees him, takes him down, and Godshred is the lone survivor to hold it all on his own. And he stays. He's staying sneaky. He wants to get the diffuser once in a while, or rather, just saving up. Nobody knows where he is. Time is running out. And there he needs to find him. He doesn't get him. He gets the diffuser as well. There no one has to pull through. The question is there enough time? It isn't.
Wow.
This is incredible. 7-7. And what an unfortunate ending, as it could have been right now. The lead's been taken over by the team of Lex.
Alright, so now this can be pretty exciting. Getting the bomb down makes it... Well, retakes are usually pretty hard, just as it is hard to get the bomb down. How it works on the defensive side of the maps, usually. Otherwise, Shred with his sniper trying to get some entries, but gets tied up by a nade, I believe, with 20 HP. Healing up, though. But again, all's good. All is good.
We're waiting it right now. First goes the first one to fall. Lex gets that player down early on. In the first few seconds, or first 30 seconds to say it like that. There, Foxrocks hits his shot 100%. That accuracy with the shotgun is astonishing. But Nicholas, once on him down, gets instantly refragged by Grego. And Zoid, against 4 players from Pure, should have not the slightest bit of a chance right now. As from the left, there comes one. Here they come hunting. Finds at least Lex. But Stanley gets him down in the end. 8-7.
Alrighty then. Look at the cards. Still looking okay. We say okay a lot when we look at the cards because
it's okay.
It takes quite a lot for a team not to be able to get what they want. Be suffering from lack of cards, but working out fine. 8-7, so even game. Even everything. God Shred is continuing to use that sniper. Lex is now up on his own sniper there. All's working out fine. Oh, Gregor trying to spray through that wooden door that is smoked through, so don't know what's hiding into the side.
That's what happening.
Oh, look, there we have it again.
What do you see?
Boost.
Oh yeah, it's a really good boost right now. As he's standing up there, he sees a little bit through the decorations of the metal on top of the door right there.
Gregor, the back lord. Moving forward now, this is 5v2. They're speeding up. They're trying to surround these last allies that are alive. Oh, Gregor going down. Nicola finds that frag still. 4v2. With 30 seconds left, they do have to hurry up. They are walking towards closest bomb site.
Yeah, and that first
go.
go, he gets still that one to Stanny. He doesn't have too much time left to make a push onto the site. Goes there over, gets himself onto Cinema. He will plant that bomb, but now the post plant is getting difficult. Here comes that shot.
Yeah.
God. What a denial right there we're having. And that's 9-7, and it will be just 4 more rounds Lex and his guys need in that situation.
So, round 17 coming up. This is, of course, the most intense game we have witnessed, but
by far.
I would not be surprised if Lex, the Axis, they just take control from this point as they are on the favorable side. On 2 in a row now. They are not that far away from actually getting up on double digits.
The thing
we'll
is,
see what happens. But as I say, so as
yeah.
The caster curse even worse in this game than it is in CSGO. I say something, opposite happens, but wow, Spurks is there, gets free fight though, leaves it in a 3v2. Fox, Rocks, and Lex, they are alive. They are rotating.
There's the first one from Lex.
Towards that B-bomb site.
Gets refract. Means Fox Rocks, who can do a really good job with that car, now needs to retrieve the shattered glass over at the site at the cinema. PHO is well equipped with that MP40. Foxworks keep his patience. Bomb is planted right there. He finds the first, but gets taken down by PHO. 9-8 it is. And now it's time for Lex and his guys to not get too shaky, because otherwise you might just go on map number 3, where it could be a loss coming in for them. As our final map, in case we're going so far, will be Manor House.
Nice, I never played that map.
What are you saying?
Never played that map.
You know it. We've seen it earlier on.
Yeah, just saying I never played it myself.
Really?
I always end up on Coastal somehow.
On Cobblestone?
Coastal.
Ah, I just understood Cobblestone.
Yeah. Alright, well. Shred and a sniper, Lex and a sniper. We like these early sniper battles. But no action this far. Oh, pushing through that smoke, getting to the better position, but Lex is there. Lex is there with his car. He's gonna get that frag. Frisco, just get Lex there in return, keeping it at 4v4. Very doable. Stanny with a...
Oh, well done.
Wow.
Grego's hot as hell.
And Spurks, he is on fire as well. And God Treads, this little Springfield is surrounded by a fast SMGs, pistols everywhere. What can he do? There we go. He's going to get that pistol. Standing with a pistol. That means double digits for the Axis 3 rounds away of taking home the grand final 2-0. But of course, a few rounds left, anything can happen.
Yeah, consistency is key right now. You don't want to fall short. You need to show us right now what you're actually able to do. Because in the end, Foxtrot's shotgun is lethal as hell. Lex op accuracy is existent. Especially Spurks is up on fire. With 2010, he has a 2.0 KDR. Full focus is what they need, and then they're pretty much out of this. Going home with the success, and also pro player. Every single player gets a war chest. 5 war chests, actually. Every first place attendant gets that really cool 5 war chests.
I like it. Can you find skins in those war chests?
What else?
What else?
The sense and meaning in life?
Exactly.
That would be a nice feature. First of all, one after another fallings. Danny gets taken down. Same goes for Grego. Oh, and they're blocking each other off. All the shots from Lex are not connecting yet.
Oh,
there comes Spurks from behind. So well done.
He's just, he's so silent. He's camping, was laying down always, and then he just like flies up in the air, shooting people like a maniac. And that's 11 rounds. That's a 2 away from victory.
That's for having it. Just 2 more to go, as mentioned. And might be just going in their favor right here. As Lex first, I think is one of the first, if not even the first. I'm not going to lie here. I'm not 100% sure if it is his first or one of his first appearances in professional battalion tournament. But either way, it's a really good showing he's giving us. And a really good show for the fans and the players.
Darks is roasting us in the chat. Our own producer is roasting us in the chat. Wow. Low. That's a low blow. Damn.
Did anyone else say a safe Poe? I said foe.
No,
you said foe as well.
No, I said foe. You said PHO. No.
Yeah, okay, so, I mean, jeez. Hypocrites.
Yeah.
No, you're 100% right. It's foe, of course.
Jeez.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens. Even the best.
Even the best. Vincent. Who else than the best? Now, Gottschred, though, as he shows us, he's doing a quite good job. After Springfield at that point in time has to secure cinema either way. Now Spurks is so goddamn close, lurking there in the cinema holes. With 24-10, he has a 2.4 KDR.
Yep. And, well, Shreds. Shreds 1v3, always at the cinema. You could just go save, maybe watch the new 50 Shades movie. What's that called?
I have to actually watch that.
50 Shades of,
I don't know.
It's darker or something?
I don't know. 50 Shades something. Just a little bit darker, just a little bit more shades. I don't know. By far, they have now 150 shades. I don't know why they called it just a trio like that. Anyway, as the shades are getting darker and darker, it's 10 more seconds, and Shred is aware that he's pretty much sandwiched. Oh, and there gets the first. No chance. Round has ended. 12-8. And it's a single one away. And then they're good to go.
Doing with his gun.
What are you saying?
Okay. Nah, I don't mind. Just a bug.
Was it your brain?
Yeah, probably. I had a brain fart.
Well, Grego on the Sturmgewehr 44 as well as Spikes on the MP40.
54. Gewehrt 450.
Please don't do it. Lex though. Oh, he's lurking around the site. He could find the first. He does so. Gets the one. It's a Zoid. Foxtrot as well. They might just control it very early on. As there, Grego gets another, and he does not stop there. PHO is the last one to take down.
Okay, so Grego's the guy with the 450. The one.
The one with the Sturmgewehr, but it is actually Spurks with that machine and pistol 40. In the end, the GG is called. And there we have it. 13-8 means 2-0. The final goes in favor of the side of Pure. And that means Lags and his boys per player. 5 nice crates. They're taken home. Second place gets free per person. And in the end, I think Lucas's was a nice day and a great experience to figure out how casting Battalion is.
It was good. I mean,
if you wouldn't be so goddamn tired, then...
yeah. EU casters NA tournament. What can we do? We appreciate the opportunity.
I'm awake. I'm here.
It's been fun. I'll I'll be sure to bring
Caffeine
my baking powder.
or baking powder.
That'll keep me up for the next tournament, because this is for a weekly tournament. So a lot more good stuff to come. Yeah, this has been a blast. I feel like we're gonna see more new players, more new teams. They are gonna improve. We're gonna improve, hopefully.
I guess so. I'm really.
Or we'll get
convinced.
fired and you'll never see us again. We'll see about that.
Yeah. And in the end, that was it for the moment. This was Wisefrag Weekly #1 Battalion 1944. Logically, big shout out to Zarks and Jason from Wisefrag. And in the end, that's a bye-bye from us. I hope you have a nice day, a nice evening, whatever time zone you're in, and see you next time here at Wisefrag.